Hi, this is Chrissy Miller, and I'm here with the wonderful Dr. Omai Kofi. We're talking economics. We're talking about her upcoming event, Community Economic Opportunity.
Community economic opportunity, it is wise for us to be sincere about our wealth plan. The Rothschilds have a 100-year wealth plan per generation. And so with that 100-year wealth plan per generation, they're able to strategize. So the community economic opportunity is creating a strategy with the community, creating a strategy of economics, and creating opportunity within those strategies of economics. So we get to bring in billionaires, we get to bring in multi-millionaires, and we get to bring in millionaire investors. Not just so people can pitch, but you can. Not just so people can have an opportunity to meet these people, but to actually learn and implement what they learn from the people. So it's an economic opportunity with an educational platform where you're able to meet with like minds, and you're also able to connect with people who are wanting to do what it is that you are doing, aka the people who are success stories, or the people who want to do what you're doing, which puts you in a position to work in unity.
Dr. Omai, tell us what inspired you to put together this event.
Okay, I have to give a personal testimony, and I'm gonna direct myself to the camera. I know you asked me the question, but this is a serious issue. I was in Staples, and I was getting something there, maybe a printout or something, or faxing something really minute. But as you're going through and you see the impulse items, which are the magazines and candies and all of that, I was looking towards becoming an investor. So how that would look for me. So of course, everything in my brain was attracted to investment opportunities. I saw a Forbes article and like a Success Trending Now article, and I wanted to purchase those so I could get on my finance and my economics as an investor with that type of mentality. I went to pay for the magazines, and the guy was having all kind of trouble scanning my debit card, and I knew there was at least $3,000 in that particular account. So that wasn't the question. Maybe he was swiping it incorrectly. The chip wasn't out yet, so that wasn't it. And he kept swiping. I said, you know what, don't even worry about it. It was like $3. So I said, let me go to my car. I know I have some change. I go to my car. I come back. He hands me my card upside down, and I turn it over. Christiana, it was a Lone Star card. Okay? This was a food stamp card, and I was trying to purchase a wealth magazine as an investor to become an investor. As I took the food stamp card back, he was so embarrassed for me, he went ahead and took care of the bill. To that young man, I appreciate you. But to the people who think that they have to depend on any one system or any one person, you don't. I'm thankful to God that that experience happened. But when you ask me why, that's my defining moment of my wealth.
So you went from welfare recipient,
correct,
to investor. Talk to us about that transition process.
Right. So as a welfare recipient, I was thinking about streams of income that the welfare gives you. They give you Medicaid, they give you food stamps, they give you TANF if you need that. I never got qualified for that. They give you, there's certain other programs you can call 211 if you need it. And please don't be embarrassed if you need to take care of your family. That's not what this is about. This was about me going to my next level and what that would look like. So please take care of your family. And if you are on welfare, you have every right to be, as a United States citizen, to do such. What I am saying is, when you're ready to do it for yourself, here is an opportunity for you to do it by creating streams of income the same way that the government creates streams of income for you on your behalf from taxpayers' dollars, is the same way that you can do it for yourself. So I went from welfare recipient to making six figures in 2015 from my experience, my own personal embarrassment of utilizing a Lone Star card to purchase wealth magazines. And I shut that entire system down for myself.
So what advice would you give a young woman, a young mother, or a young man who is struggling?
Right.
How do you, maybe no education, you're Dr. Omai. So how does someone who is trying to break free from that system, what are some advice you can give them to actually break free?
Want to. Chrissy Miller, before the camera started rolling, she talked about the will and have a will. So if you have a will, it will. Do you want to be free from whatever it is that you're trying to get free from? In this case, do you want economic freedom? Yes. Be serious about that desire and that will. That's number one. Because if you don't believe it, and she was talking about beliefs earlier as well, if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So that's the first thing that I would give advice to. On an action tip, start getting out of debt. Call your creditors, call people that you know. On one hand, ask people that you know, can you help me get out of debt? On the other hand, call your creditors and say, I don't want to pay this bill. Now, it might seem weird what I'm saying, but this is real talk. This is exactly what I had to do. I don't want to pay this bill. What are my options? They will give you options if there are some. If there aren't any, then you start working on your resources. If you don't have anybody, or you don't trust anybody, or you have issues with other people, there are plenty of programs. Google is your best friend. And if Google doesn't work for you, and you don't want to do the research, and you don't want to ask for help, and you don't want to talk to your creditor, I don't know if we can go to step 3.
Okay, so what that sounds to me like is you have to be humble. You have to check your pride. You have to, what I'm hearing is call people and tell them you need relief. Call people and ask for help to pay your debts. But the first thing to do is get yourself out of debt and don't create more debt.
Correct.
So after that, let's say people are willing, they're debt free. So now you've gotten rid of your debt or you've eliminated your debt. How does someone create new income?
So new income after debt. And I learned from Mark Cuban that if you're serious about wealth, you will get out of debt by any means necessary. And I'm not talking about doing anything illegal, but I'm talking about humbling yourself to know that I really have a strategy and a plan. You will have sleepless nights. I'm up till 3 and I'm back up at 6. Or I'm up until midnight and I'm back up at 4. There's a billionaire out of London. I can't quote his name at the moment, but I will tell you, he said that he basically never slept. So you've got to be willing, you got to be strong, you got to be prepared. So you have to take a sack lunch, aka some stability with yourself. But when you do that and you are serious about doing that, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, and you cannot desire for it to be easy. The overcoming mentality and the challenging of success is not the money. The overcoming is the success that you're looking for. So be prepared to overcome, and the process will be much easier from that overstanding.
That's awesome. So what I've heard is be humble and sacrifice. So you have to sacrifice fancy meals. Maybe sacrifice, I like to sacrifice fancy meals. Maybe learn how to prepare them at home. Bring a good lunch for yourself, and do whatever you're guided to do that will be legal and bring in extra income. Save. Now this event, talk to us about why someone should come to the CEO event.
Besides mangling and wrangling and meeting and networking with billionaires, I don't know what else to tell you. Mark Cuban has given us this movie theater, the Magnolia Theater, not just for 1 month, but we're talking for a full basic year, okay? So we have this opportunity to screen Black economic empowerment films, empowerment economic films. It might not be a Black person that we screen, but we're showing you through entertainment what you need, what it looks like. So now you've got that foreground. The people that are in the film and the directors are there physically for you to talk to. The billionaires or investors are there for you to talk to. So when you ask why you would come because you are going to be a part of your own wealth plan. You are going to be a part of your own economic justice. And you are also going to be a part of networking with the right people in that process, so you're not alone. And when I say have the will, and I say, you're gonna have to basically work at getting yourself out of debt, keep in mind on the way there, you better be ready to also give. There is no such thing as you wanting everybody to help you and not being ready and able to reciprocate that help. So you've got to be willing to do that. And at our community economic opportunity, you have the awesome ability to also give back to the billionaire. Please don't ask the bank or a person with money for something from them without offering them something that you can do for them.
I think that's awesome, and I think it is an opportunity. I had the pleasure of attending one, and my son was able to go.
I'm sorry.
I've attended the last 2, and I think that for anyone who is serious about taking accountability for themselves, for for their own community, for their immediate neighborhood, you should be here. I'm not saying this as a joke. It's you have to surround yourself with good energy, and it's nothing but good energy here because it's people who are trying to utilize their own power within and use their talents, use their skills to build wealth for themselves. And I think it's an opportunity. It's a real opportunity, and I think most people, I think anyone should come.
Most people would say, oh, well, there's plenty of empowerment opportunities to sit down and talk to billionaires. Locate that for me and let me know and get back to me on that.
There's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. There's not been an event that brought together so many knowledgeable people at free or less than $20. There's another event that I was going to attend and the tickets were $350 and you don't have an opportunity to go shake the hands of a billionaire. And it's not about, oh, this person has money and so I need to meet them. They're just wise, and we're supposed to go to wise counsel. I mean, that's a very important thing. And so if you have an idea, you have a business plan. I was able to witness some people pitch who their ideas weren't yet intact and they were given good information so that they could succeed. So I think if your goal is success, then you need to put yourself around successful people. And this is an opportunity to put yourself around successful people. And I think it's just something that I hope to see you all out at. I'll be there, Dr. Omai will be there, and many other people will be there. It's an opportunity to connect and grow. So I want to thank you for your time.
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to give a shout out to Fab Dallas Magazine. It's been a very strategic yet divine opportunity to connect with Christiane Miller and her wonderful team. You guys may not see the cameraman, but just the spirit. Thank you for the energy, because I was taught that African American people learn through kinetic energy, through auditory, hearing and sound, through oratory, speaking to one another, and through touch by Dr. George C. Fraser, who will be on the panel. But you all have every element of the educational as well as the receptivity of such great legacy building structures. And so I just want to give a shout out to Fab Dallas Magazine and let everybody know, get involved. Don't watch this woman do what she does in the community, or watch what she does in business, or watch her amazing son AJ tear up this world in the media as a mogul. Get involved and find out what it is that you can do or say or participate in, and please contact and reach out to Fab Dallas Magazine on your own. Don't wait for her to come to you, and don't wait for her to ask for anything because of her strength. I just want to speak on her behalf that we have got to get involved in a very serious fashion, but with a great energy and fun.
Yes, yay. Thank you, Dr. Omai. We're excited. I just want to say that was beautiful. Thank you, and we have more to come. I'm in the community, so you will see me more, and you will see a lot more from Chrissy in the community. And please continue to follow Fab Dallas Magazine at www.fabdallasmag.com. And Dr. Omai, how can they see your event? Where can they go to purchase tickets?
I'll keep it as simple as she just did. They can purchase tickets on my website, which is www.omaientertainment.com. We spell it O, M as in Mary, A-I, entertainment.com.
Thank you.